Tim, with you and I both having the feeling that for the last couple of days that something may happen, I'm going to cold call Robin Haynes just to see what she's picking up.
Sounds good.
All right, let's see.
Hello.
Hi, Robin. It's Dave.
Hey, are you out in the field?
We're just about to head in, Tim and I. And by the way, we are recording this conversation just because I'm cold calling you and I don't want you to be caught off guard when you see it on our video.
Oh, you're okay.
All right.
You guys okay?
Oh, we're perfect. Both of us are like having like nervous anticipation going in today.
Okay, that's from the frequency.
Okay. So what does that
Okay,
mean?
because they're already picking it up.
Nice. Because this has been going on for about 48 hours for me. And for Tim, how long for you?
Since last night, about 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I think we
I
lost.
can hardly hear you.
Okay.
Tim said it's been going on for him since about 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, no, they're where you're coming, that's why.
All right. Yeah, just we're both getting the feeling that something's gonna happen, not in a negative way, but in a good way tonight.
No, you've got 3 of them that are out there. The big black male is out there, but you're okay, you're good.
Okay.
All right. You do have an ET that's not too far from it. It's not a bad one, so you're not going to have any issues from that.
Sweet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but you do, yeah. And you've got a couple other ones that are moving in as far as the Sasquatch. So you're good.
Okay.
Nice.
What should we look for tonight?
Okay. And if you have problems, you call me.
Yeah. What should we look for tonight?
Noises. You're going to listen to the noises. You're going to keep your mind free because if they're going to try to mind speak.
Okay.
And it can come as a feeling instead of words. Okay. So if you guys get a feeling that isn't yours, a thought of something where you an automatic sense of knowing that you didn't know before, that's all part of mind speak. So focus on the mind speak. Like, don't try for it, just let it flow.
Okay.
Focus on the energies that you read, okay, and anything that you pick up in your mind.
Okay. So, do you expect us to see anything tonight?
I think if you actually really pay attention, you're going to see shadows moving through the trees.
Gotcha.
Okay? That means also look up as well as on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Sounds
Because
good.
you've got some youngsters up in the trees right now.
Oh, nice. Nice. So basically what you're saying is we're going to be surrounded tonight.
Yeah. Yep. So watch yourself. If you feel like you are picking up anything negative, that means you've gone too far into the forest.
Yeah.
Back yourself out. You don't have to leave, but you're going to back off until it calms down. Okay?
Okay.
And I'm going to be up for a while, so if you guys run into any issues, all you got to do is call.
All right. I'll try giving you a call in about 3-4 hours when we come out, okay?
I will be here.
All right, Robin.
Thanks, Robin.
Thank you.
Yep. No problem, guys. Take care.
Have a good one. Wow.
Okay.
Well, what do we think?
Let's do this thing.
All right. Let's get the hell in there.
All right, let's go see if we can find these marbles. Or see if they've been traded out at least.
We should say that, actually, let's go back over here for a second because sometime over the past little bit when we were here, there was a bear that came through here.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe for some people who've never seen a baby bear print, now we got to find the damn thing again. Where did I see it?
Yeah.
I don't want to step on it.
There's this.
Where are those baby bear toe prints?
Right here.
Oh, yeah. So you can see the baby bear toe prints.
Right there. Yeah. Nothing anywhere
That's
else.
definitely black bear.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then possibly.
Right there.
Yeah.
5. All right, let's go see if the marbles are still here. The marbles are still there. You see them in there?
Yep. There they are. Okay.
I think what we're going to try and do is maybe move this gifting site somewhere over here. But what we'll do is we'll keep those there, but before we leave, we'll maybe put a couple of items over here.
A little farther back, yeah.
A little farther back to see if we can actually get that. Because I don't see people wandering in here.
Mm-mm.
They're going to go up this trail here.
Yeah.
Right? So I would like to try and move it, and I don't think... I mean, we could go this way a little bit. What do you think?
No, I like your first idea. I like it over there, I think.
All right. Well, why don't we go do that now?
Okay.
We'll grab a couple of items.
Find ourselves a good spot.
Yeah. We're not... The one thing that I've been taught about it, Tim, is that we shouldn't overload a gifting site. Maybe 1, 2, maybe 3 at max items. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a piece of jade. I'm going to bring a piece of quartz. And I'm going to bring one of the whistles.
Perfect.
Okay. And see how that does. I'm going to use this piece of jade because that's the most bouncy. That piece of quartz and a whistle. So just want to zoom in on that.
Yep. Perfect.
Now the whistle, that is from Daryl Denton, who says that at one of his locations in Tennessee, he used whistles, and his clan that he was investigating got so used to them that when he would actually pull up and get out of his vehicle and walk into that area, he would hear the whistles blowing. And so he's really recommended this. So we're going to try this out. And of course, from what I've heard, is that, oh, I got some dirt on me there, is that jade and quartz are very much power crystals or gems, whatever they are, for the Sasquatch. So let's go try and find a place that we think is going to be good for them.
Yeah, I think the spot that or the direction you were talking about is probably a good idea. I would say that the energy has definitely calmed down since we first came in here, because it was pretty high, and I normally don't feel it like you do.
Oh yeah. It so feels like we're being watched right now.
Like eyes all over there ever since we came in. But it's mellowed out. I don't feel that intensity or that high level. You betcha.
Making sure that's a stump and not a bear. That's a stump.
Yep.
Okay. So what I'm thinking is, if we just maybe put this right in here somewhere, because we want to camouflage the whistle from the human eyes, and if we hang it in a tree, it's going to be pretty obvious. Somebody going this way will see it. So what I suggest we do, I'm going to put the whistle here. Okay.
Cool.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, because this is quite out in the open.
Right in.
No, I want to keep them all together.
Oh, I see.
There looks to be a little bit of a nest right here. So there's the jade, and there's the quartz.
Perfect.
Okay. We're going to leave that for them, and we're going to check up on that before we leave tonight, just to see if we get that feeling that anything has come and maybe snuck in here and grabbed it. Is that a wood knock?
That most certainly was.
That was way off in the distance over here.
We're getting lots of that sort of thing right now. Weird little bumps and...
Now, we do know that somewhere a couple miles away, there is somebody shooting a rifle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because this area, even though bear hunting season is open, they could be bear hunting or they could be testing out their rifles for hunting season coming up in fall. But I think this is a safe place to put this. I don't see a lot of foot traffic around here. And let's leave this be and see how that works. And as you can see, if you look in to where it would be, it's completely camouflaged from the naked eye. Yeah. Somebody is literally going to have to walk in there to see it.
Perfect.
So we just had a tree knock. Was that a metal knock or a tree knock? Over here.
Hard to tell.
That was close.
Yeah.
Probably a couple 100 feet away.
And then behind you too.
That sounds like the woodpecker's back.
Up top.
Whereabouts?
The tree that...
Oh, the dead tree?
No, the one at the very, like, that's right in the center of the tear, right up to the top, just below the sun.
Oh, yeah. There he is.
Yeah.
Probably what that first wood knock was then.
Could be.
See him check it on in. Reminder, if any Sasquatch come in here, if there is anything on the table that you want to take, whether it's our water, our Pepsi, the empty pack of Marlboro, the marbles, the whistles, the gems, feel free to take them. Anything on the table you can take.
All right.
I had heard something neat in here.
Mm-hmm.
About 2 minutes before you heard your moan over here. Hard to see in there with that sun.
Yeah.
Perfect camouflage for them.
Oh, yeah.
Good firewood here.
Mm-hmm.
Right, a little trailer to tow in the back of the Jeep. I would totally bring the chainsaw up here and take a bunch of this.
Yeah, definitely. Sorry, bud.
Let's go down to the end here.
Where we came in?
Yeah. Just a feeling. He didn't point it at me, but just for clarification, he didn't point it at me, but it was waving towards my direction.
Yeah, no, that's not cool. Down this way?
Yeah,
Okay.
you lead the way.
Okay.
I will be really pissed if we go back and my cotton candy is gone.
Yes.
I'll be excited. I'll still be pissed. I don't know if that's water markings or...
Yeah, it kind of looks like it.
Yeah. Remember Robin said to look in the trees.
Yep.
Ground is still sort of damp in this area,
Yeah, it is.
which is a good sign. Let's just stop and feel for a second. There was this spot right here where we heard the roar a few years ago. Everything goes quiet.
And that my left ear is doing that boom, boom, boom.
All I hear is my tinnitus.
Oh.
We're definitely being watched, but by what, I don't know.
Yeah, you are correct, sir.
I can't tell if it's animal or if it's something different. Did you just hear that? There's a whistle, just a quick. My lips are dry, so I can't. Just like that, but much more clear. It's like right over here. Oh, it's just a nice breeze coming through.
Mm-hmm. Squirrel.
What would cause him to start barking?
I know. That's what I was wondering too.
Could be us.
Could be us. Or something around that blind corner.
Well, let's go check the blind corner. 'Cause we're stupid that way.
We are.
Oh, bear energy over here.
Mm-hmm.
Total bear energy.
Yep.
Let's see if we can find Yogi.
Oh.
What'd you hear?
Roar.
Where from?
Over here. Yeah, it was an animal though.
Oh, it's animal?
Yep.
You got the buckshot in first, right?
I do.
So you take the first shot because I'm full of slugs.
All right, I got two coming down the pipe after it, but that's about it.
Here, kitty, kitty. Come on out, Yogi. I figured out the whistle thing. It's my strap moving.
Oh, go on. So we've debunked the whistle?
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, that's what we need to do.
No, you're right.
That's what we need to do.
Jeez. Gross.
That scared the hell out of me.
I got buckshot.
You're lucky you're not in season. It's right up here. See if you can zoom. Do you see him?
No.
Okay. First thing.
Oh, yeah, I see
There
him.
he is. Let me zoom in on him.
Yeah.
Oh, he scared the hell out of me.
They do that.
Oh, we just.
Right there. Got him.
Yeah, very nice. Thanks, buddy. When there's one, there's usually a cully.
Man.
Oh, that scared me. You know, because we're such on alert right now, man. We're such on alert, and all of a sudden we get freaked out by a little fucking grouse.
We got jumped by a grouse.
Shame on you.
You're good eating now. I could take them, but
Not in season.
no, definitely not.
Hopefully it's a mama that's got some babies out there.
Yeah,
She needs to get us away from.
yeah. I mean,
Oh, there she is, looking down on us. Hi, buddy. Right straight up.
oh yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah. Just don't poop on us.
Hello. Hello. There's more in there.
Yeah.
Us big game hunter.
Oh, you cute little thing. All right, let's
You know when they're the cutest? Right beside the mashed potatoes and carrots.
I didn't expect that.
No, because we're looking up.
I think it's a stump. Straight through there between the trees.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, right in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, stump.
Which side are you going on here, Chief?
I'll stay on my side.
Because I'm left-handed, so I'm kind of screws me up if you're on the left side.
Okay, crossing over. Left-handed and O positive.
It's me.
That's
Special.
no, I'm right-handed and O positive.
Either way, you can borrow my blood.
That's right. Well, it's a good thing we know that about each other now.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, you and I could just feed ourselves like one needle to the other.
That's true.
Put you right into your system and leave you fine.
What a beautiful night, though.
Oh, yeah. I don't feel like we're being watched right now.
They're back rolling on the ground laughing at us. See those guys when that grouse flew up?
Right? Did you get me shaking there?
No, because it scared the poop out of me too.
I flinched so bad.
Oh, the ants are at it already. That's the one thing about the caribou. No shortage of those.
Nope.
So if you ever want to go bush camping, that's why it's always good to arrive early enough to check out the area. I mean, for obvious reasons, but yeah, get those nice piles of ants in behind trees and stuff. And the next thing you know,
Man, I'd love to pull a trailer up here and take all this firewood. Problem is the gully.
yep, that's. Well, we could make it accessible, but then
We'd have to cut that piece of wood out at the bottom in order to make it smooth.
Sorry, I'm just blowing the mosquito off my arm.
Yeah, I see him. He's still following you.
Is he?
Where'd he go now? I lost him.
I'm covered with bug dope, so... Game trail's pretty active there.
Yeah. Let's go down there.
Sure.
We're right by base camp.
Yeah. You want me to lead?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can lead in. I see a grouse up there too.
Nope.
I'm going this way.
All right. Oh, I see. This is that little meadow in here.
That's where we always feel them.
So this is where you saw the UFO in here?
On the other side of those trees.
Oh, I just got a signal.
Yeah, every now and again it takes for the signal here. Everything's still there too.
Yep. All right. Shut up. Shut up. Oh my goodness.
What the hell? We walked this trail last time.
Yep.
And that loony was not there. And that has been embedded in.
Wow. And this is where we're sitting, is right there. Oh my gosh.
Like, that's been pressed in there.
Yep. You think that's our gift? I don't know. I got goosebumps now.
I don't know. We're going to have to talk to Robin about this because we walked over here last week.
Yes.
That was not there.
Mm-mm.
I just had a feeling to come over here.
Well, good feeling.
Like, do we take it?
Or do we swap it out?
Well, if we swap it out, the problem is somebody may come get it.
Yeah, I think it was meant for us, man. I mean, not necessarily to take, but I think that...
Like, it's right out in the open. We would have seen it last time.
We walked this whole place looking to see if we could find anything. Woo factor 1,000.
And the thing is, with the dirt over top of it, it's like it's been stepped on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, realistically, it could have been human.
Sure.
Okay, like we may not have looked at it, but I mean, the tree that it was by, come on over here.
Mm-hmm. Right there.
There's the second one right there.
Yeah. So right in beside, yeah, it was right down in the base of this tree there. So
We walked this trail.
we did.
We were looking for things on the ground. It was not there.
Nope. You are 100% correct, sir. That is cool. And you can see it from here. Like, I mean, it's hard on the camera, but I can see it right there. Yeah, it's sticking out like a sore thumb. And 100% full disclosure, that was not us putting it there.
No.
Holy.
We have to take it.
Yep. Yep.
I still think it was a human that took the quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Because the quarter would have been shiny.
Yep.
And we know there were people up here just by the signs of everything on the May long weekend up here.
Yes.
So we're now 2 weeks past that. Last week when we were here, we came up and down this trail and the other trail going up here.
We walked this area, like I'm pointing, sorry, and we checked underneath here. We checked all around the bases of the trees, and this trail is exactly, we walked all the way around and did loops, right? So,
like Lorelai and I came back down this trail.
That's right.
And there was nothing here. And we went up this trail.
Holy mac.
Do you have film of yourself coming up here?
Yeah. It's on the one that if you go back and watch episode 2, you'll see us walking through here because I filmed all of it.
But this path, you
Mm-hmm.
filmed.
Mm-hmm.
We have to check and see if it's on there.
Yep. Well,
I mean, we could be looking at nothing, or we could be looking at something very strange here.
oh yeah, no, that's pushed in there. That's not like.
Is it the same one?
Okay, I'm going to take it away from the camera so I can read it.
Because that one looks older. Here.
Yeah. 1991.
I don't know the year of the last loony
No.
that we put out here.
No. Okay, that's super trippy. Okay, we're keeping this one.
Wow.
You just got that feeling to come over here?
I just had that feeling to walk up here. Like there was no reason for me to come up here.
Yeah. No. That is the yellow-bellied sapsucker of the caribou.
It's horrible that you did that.
All right, we'll take you back. You were just making the lights on these machines go off. Do you want to go up there, touch them again, or get close to them again? You'll make the lights go off.
You can touch any one of the toys over here. They will all light up for you.
So we've got a cat ball there. And one right here. And one right there. Got the GoPro. And I forget what the heck the name of this thing is again. It makes noise. So does that one over there. What the heck? There we go. All right, I'll be back in a sec. Got the moon, that's gorgeous. Not quite full. Yeah, the camera pulls in so much more light than there's actually out here. It's much darker than what this camera's showing. Whoa.
What did it sound like?
I just saw something move.
You saw something move?
Yep.
How big?
Not very.
Like bear size?
Nope.
Wolf size?
No. Almost like this tall.
Whereabouts?
Right in here. It was walking. I heard something, so I turned around and just down the path here. And then I just saw like,
What's going?
all right, let me hang on a second. Yep.
The camera. Does it look human?
Yep. Right up here. Like it went, like it was like this, and then went like that, and then I lost it.
Right here?
Yep.
What are you thinking?
I don't know. Could have been a shadow.
Well, I mean, if it was something big, we would have heard it.
Oh, no question.
So that was obviously maybe one of the people here.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably what it was. Just kind of startled me for a second, but I definitely saw it move. Yeah. So, yeah, kind of like, and then gone.
Here, let me show that on screen.
Yeah.
Because you're right where. Okay.
So, what I saw was something about this tall, standing like this, and then when I looked at it, it went and gone.
And you were in that area right there.
Yep.
If we zoom on in, you could see the chairs there. You were on the other side of the
Yep.
Jeep. Very interesting.
Gives me the goose giblets. Yeah, it was weird, but not weird. Okay.
It's starting to get uncomfortable in here.
Mm-hmm. Very much so. No, that's not a good feeling in here right now.
No.
All right. We will leave you alone. Yeah.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yep. Agreed. And spinning, everybody. Hang on. There we go.
I just get the feeling they don't want us out here too much longer.
Nope.
I just don't know whether it's the spirits or our friends.
Well, if it's our friends, they haven't done anything malicious to us or have tried to scare us. They've been, if that loony and stuff is any indication, this is a good sign. But maybe they're protecting us.
I don't know.
It just got really dark, didn't it?
It's weird because on the camera it looks so bright out yet.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Nope. Yeah. Definitely being watched now.
See, I thought when you said you saw something, I thought it was over here.
No, I heard something over here, and then I heard like some like two like steps.
Mm-hmm.
That's what made me turn around, and I went here, and then
Look at the K2 meters.
okay. Hello. If you could make those light up again, that would be excellent.
The cool part about it is they're picking up the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm probably 4.5 feet away.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was right there. Yeah.
Can you set off the cat ball, please? That little ball right in front of you? That ain't me, because I'm moving back.
Mm-hmm.
And there is no electricity here.
Nope.
Who's here with us?
Wow. Very impressive.
Can you come over here and set off the lights? All you got to do is touch them. If you can do that for us, can you go to red, please? Push those K2 meters to red. Thank you.
Wow.
Can you go step on one of these lights so that way it changes color, please? Can you do that for us? No? Okay, you don't have to if you don't want to. Do you live here? Go to red if you live here. Do you just visit here? Are you from here? Yes? If yes, go to red. If no, go to green. And just for record, there is no electronics, anything on the table.
None whatsoever.
If you're part of the Sasquatch clan, can you go to red, please? I want you to hold it on red if you're part of the Sasquatch clan here. No? Okay. Are you part of the plane? No? Are you from out there? Out there meaning the stars. That is awfully close.
Way close.
Oh, the bird just flew through here. Are you from the stars? Go to red if you're from the stars. I need red if you're from the stars. Okay. Are you a gray? Go to red if you're a gray. Are you a gray? Put the lights to red if you're a gray. No, you're not. Are you above us right now? Can you show us where you are? No? We're getting communication.
Totally.
Are you in the trees? So for you to answer me so I know, I need you to go to red. Are you in the trees? No, not in the trees.
Are you the person with the shadow that I just saw a few minutes ago? If you are, make the lights go to red, please. Oh, almost.
Are there any Sasquatch here today? Are there any dogmen here?
I like that answer.
Me too. Are there any ETs here? Any of our space friends here? Are you still here? It's gone.
Yep.
Oh no.
Wow. And there goes the GoPro.
Already? Did you turn the GoPro off? Did the GoPro see you? So it's almost 10 o'clock at night. It's getting very uncomfortable out here.
Mm-hmm. I think, and I didn't see it, but I think I just saw it again over there.
Was that you again?
Oh, yeah.
Did you get it?
If you're hiding behind the trees, you can come out and say hello. I've seen you twice now. We're not here to hurt anybody or hurt you. I'm getting weird little movements in there, but I can't define what it is.
I'm just going to step to your left here.
Okay. Holy crap.
What?
I just got, when you step to the left, I just got something move in between the branches and then up like a black, like a dark mist.
Oh, wow.
And I got it.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. It's hanging in that tree. Come here. Oops. Right in here. Watch.
Where is that?
Well, it's hard to see. It's up the trail. But see it? See it moving?
Sure that's not you?
Oh, no, that's not me. Right there. Wow. I don't know. I don't see anything else moving.
What was that that just flew by?
It was some sort of a bug, I think.
So this black piece right here?
Yeah. Not the one that's up and to the right.
Which one? Just point it to me.
Right down at the bottom here. I just keep seeing movement in the tree there.
Let's go look.
And something's walking through the bush over here.
I think they want us to go.
You think? I would say.
Okay, you keep filming.
Okay.
I'm going to start packing up.
All right.
We're just really not feeling safe around here.
Nope. Oh, look at, and the meters are going off again.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to pack up, guys. So give us some space. We're going to pack up and leave you alone.
Yeah, we hear you.
Right. I just saw an orb flash in there.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're packing up, guys.
Holy, feel how warm this is.
Oh, wow. You have the other cat ball?
I've got 2.
Okay, I got one in the bag.
Okay.
There was only 3.
Yeah.
You still filming?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, excuse me. I'm turning the K2s off.
Okay.
Oh, shit. We're okay.
Yep.
They know we're leaving.
Oh, there's that loony too.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Have you got a toy bag?
Yeah, I gotta get it too.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
Always the bungee cords.
Well, good thing they're rubbery, they bounce.
Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, no worries. I'm going to put the loony in with these two crystals or stones or whatever.
There was a little nylon bag with that for that.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
That's I put. Yeah, that's where I put the loonies in, or the loony.
Alright, put that in there.
Marbles, loony, and gems. 2 whistles and some glow sticks.
Those are mine?
Yep. Think so. Tell you right now. If I can see it. I'm thinking so.
Yeah. You know what I found weird?
What's that?
Was all of a sudden all the noise around us with the squirrels. We haven't had that before.
Nope.
Hey, Tim?
Yeah.
That one's stuck in here.
Okay.
Can't seem to... Oh, hold on. Yeah,
Hey, you get it?
yeah, I'm clear.
Okay. Oh, shit. All right.
We're just on our way out right now. It got really uneasy really quick. And look, a lot of people will say, well, that's the time you stick around. But in our area here where there's so many different animals and you're starting to hear big things move around, you have to think safety first. And the one thing that going into this that we talked about was that when it felt like it was time to leave, it was time to leave. And Robin had said that a little bit earlier as well. As we go through a little gully here. So Tim and I both felt that it was time to leave, and that's what we are doing.
Little bumps in the road here. So yes, it got very, well, I guess the word is active, but not.
And what was weird about it? Sorry to cut you off.
No, go right ahead.
But what was weird about it was that all of a sudden, and you'll hear on the audio, we were like surrounded by chipmunks and squirrels peeping off.
Yeah.
We haven't had that yet. I mean, when we packed up the last couple of times, there's been no noise except for the noise we're making. And they just kept on getting closer and closer and closer.
Agreed.
And I don't know, Tim, you're more of an outdoors guy than me. What did you think about that?
That's not really normal. Usually, in my experience, I've had the squirrels and the chipmunks chirp off because I'm in their way or I'm in their space, but I've never had it where they keep like getting closer and closer and closer. And the energy did change after a while there, and it was like, they're telling us to go, they're warning us. I mean, even on the detectors when the lights were all going red, I was like, maybe that was a signal too. But yeah, it kind of got not dangerous, but just got real creepy and negative sort of energy. And it was, I think they were just warning us it's time to go.
Yeah, it didn't feel comfortable at all.
Nope.
Like personally, my heart was starting to race. Like that anxious feeling when your heart starts to race.
Yes.
I started getting that for about the last 6-7 minutes.
Yeah, well, and like we've always said, and it gets redundant, and we're sorry about that, but trust your gut as well, right? But
what we're going to do before we wrap up is once we get into cell phone range here,
oh yes,
we're going to call Robin and have a conversation with Robin about not only the loony coin that we found, but also the squirrels and that feeling, along with that voice I heard in my head that said you're here with us.
Yes, that too.
So I have to tell you that feeling that we had here coming out, like where all of a sudden it was time to go, that's kind of how it felt last year when we were with the group, with Merle and Samantha and Mark, and cameraman Richie.
Okay.
That it was just time to go. It was time to like pack up and leave. And I still don't feel very comfortable right now.
Nope, me either. Not at all. Well, we will catch up with you when we get into cell phone service, and we'll give Robin or try to get a hold of Robin.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Anyway.
Hello.
Hi, Robin. It's Dave.
Good. Hi. How'd it go?
Oh, it was good until the end.
What happened?
Well, a few things happened tonight that we really need your opinion on, and you are being recorded right now.
Okay, that's fine.
Where do we start, Tim?
Probably.
Okay, who was up in the trees? You had 2 of them up in the trees.
You got to be fucking kidding me right now. Pardon my
I'm
language.
serious.
Well, right at
Why was
the end, Tim watched a shadow crawl up a tree.
Yeah, there was 2 of them up there. There was
Okay.
actually a 3rd one, but it was just one of the kids, and it was way on the other side. But there was 2 of them in a tree.
Well, I'm going to equate what happened. Let's start with the end here because it's the most fresh.
Mm-hmm.
We laid out some paranormal equipment, and we had 2 K2 meters on our table, no electronics
Those
around.
should have gone off.
They were going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
They will because of the frequency.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, I started getting, my heart started racing. And that's when we started, all of a sudden we were surrounded by squirrels.
Okay, they can all, that's the other thing. Cryptids can actually shapeshift, and so they can go into whatever form they want. So that's not uncommon. Like I literally, on my security camera at my house, and there was another person watching it as well, I was not the only one, watched a Sasquatch. I had put bird food out in the middle of the yard, and he had come up by my porch. He was sitting on my porch.
Oh, wow.
And he waddled. You know how, like, when we were kids, we would waddle like a duck where you're kind of sitting on your calf?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he waddled like that out to where the bird feed is. And I watched him take his hands, and so did my friend that was watching it. We had security cameras out there, and we had the app for it on our phones and tablets, and we were watching this all transpire. Grabbed the food and put it in his mouth, and then he morphed down into a raccoon and then
weird.
ran off.
We were all of a
And I
sudden,
watched them do that with deer.
we
Either that
yeah.
or they will send the squirrels in to watch you.
Yeah, we were all of a sudden surrounded by squirrels going absolutely crazy.
Yep.
And they kept getting closer and closer and closer. We never saw them, but they were in the trees, like barking right at us.
Yeah. They will either send them in to you, or it will be them that they've morphed into it. If they were up in the trees, I mean, like I said, I know for a fact that the 2 in the trees were watching you, because as soon as you said some things that went on, they popped in my head and they said, we watched them from the trees.
Mm.
Okay, my next question for you is, we had a hitchhiker attach itself to us. Can you scan us in my vehicle and see if we're clear?
Okay. You have on your right shoulder it's not attached. Probably 6 inches behind you.
Uh-huh.
And I just call them a parasite. They really don't have a lot of power to them. They're just entities or pain in the ass. I can get rid of that, so that'll be gone. Truck looks clear, and your friend also has one on him, so that's nothing. I can get those off with nothing.
Cool.
Literally.
Yeah, because like I was starting to get the puke burps on the way out.
Okay, yeah. What happened with that is they were right up on top of you.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get a high frequency being like a Sasquatch or any of the other cryptids, or even an ET, but in your case it was a Sasquatch, when they get too close, okay, their frequency, like even if you were up at the frequency level of the 5th dimension, their frequency, you're talking, I've had some that are like 13 and up, even 9 is more than our bodies can take. And I actually had one that was extremely powerful walk like up within 2 feet of me. And a couple things happened. As high frequency as I am, like my body takes it better than a lot of people's, but even if you're a high frequency person, their frequency is so much higher than yours, so your body reacts to that. You don't have to be zapped to get that feeling. Okay, if you're zapped, you know it because it comes out of nowhere. It comes hard, it comes strong, and that's what it is. But when they get very close to you, their frequency is overpowering. So it can do a couple of things. It can feel like a weighted blanket, like almost like when you go to walk, your body feels like it's in concrete.
Mm-hmm.
it can make your heart flutter
Yeah.
to the point where you get nauseated. When you get zapped, you don't just get a little nauseated, you're vomiting. And like I said, it comes like a punch because they're taking the frequency and the energy and they're throwing it at you.
Yeah.
Just like you would throw a ball at somebody.
Yeah.
Okay? But when they come up next to you, it can alter your physical body if you're not used to it and they're that close. And if they are close, I'm telling you, it is complete transparency. And the only reason you know they're there is because you pick up the frequency. Like, you know, a couple of mine would come right up behind me and you couldn't see them. They're completely close. I could feel the frequency. They would play with my hair. Like, it's very disconcerting to have something playing with your hair and look there and nothing's there.
Right.
I knew they were because I could feel them.
Right.
So that's what happened to you. You got shadowed all the way out. I think, you know, you guys were in there, you were okay, and I think some of the kids came in. When the kids come in, it's time for you to get out.
Well, and the feeling that it was time to get out felt almost identical to last year when we were forced to get out, but we didn't hear them moving around. Well, there was the one that we heard right near the end.
Yes.
And we just said, okay, we're leaving. Just give us a couple minutes to pack up, and we're gonna get out of here. Like, it just did not feel safe at all.
Yeah. Now, the reason I think that it was kids that were out there is there's a lot of kid energy out there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And the two that were showing me them looking out of the tree were a male and a female. But on the other side, at the far part, there was a very small baby.
Oh.
So if that baby was out there, they're not going to want you around.
Right.
It's not. Like, they've brought babies to me before. And they've been really good about it. They've let me get quite close, but it's one of those things that you don't move a hair. You don't attempt anything because they are so overprotective.
Okay, so in the tree that they were in, how close was that tree to us?
Well, from what they're showing me, and this could be wrong because this is the perception that they're showing me, you guys are probably not even 10 feet from it.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta, yes.
Yep.
That's 100%.
I tried.
I hate you sometimes. I'm like freezing, like I'm shivering.
I know.
Now.
I just about.
Oh, I hate you sometimes. You just scare the hell out of me.
Love you guys.
Love you too, Robin.
Here's the other interesting thing that happened.
Oh yes.
We went up.
Did you guys hear the growl? There was a growl tonight. Somebody said they did a growl to see what you would do.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Tim heard it. I did not.
Okay.
Yeah, that one was off in the distance.
Yeah, but I heard it.
Yep. And they said that you should have heard them throwing little pebbles and little rocks and stuff on the ground.
That we didn't hear.
I didn't get that.
Okay. Well, they said they did it to see if you would hear it.
Okay, here is the $1 million question.
Mm-hmm.
We went down one path. I had a feeling that I just had to walk
You shouldn't have gone that way.
Okay. I just felt like I was being called to this path right by our base camp. And the loonie was there. The coin.
Really?
Yep.
The big coin that we traded the staff for the loonie. It was not.
Well, the one that,
It was not there last
the
week.
The 3 coins?
Yes, it was one of those coins.
Okay. The reason why I say that is you got to be really careful when you get called down. Okay, they did not tell me you shouldn't have gone there. That was me. The reason I say that is if you get, I do this all the time, so it's one of those things that I do what I tell you not to. I'm an idiot. When it's nighttime, daytime I don't mind. I get, in fact, people that go out with me in the woods, I drive them crazy because I'm there 1 minute and then I'm just like off walking off by myself, going all these places because I get called wherever. And in fact, today I got hijacked by them. Yeah, was in one place. Next thing I know, I'm somewhere else. It was awful. But anyway, it worked out. But so when it's nighttime and they call you in certain areas and you are in an area that you've got a lot of different things, okay, and you've had experiences that weren't always good there, I want you to be really cautious, because if you can discern the energies as good and bad, you're fine, because energy doesn't lie. It's not possible.
Yeah.
But if you can't read the energies, some of the bad ones will call you to certain areas that you shouldn't be in, because they're trying to get you isolated.
Right.
So
Yeah,
if they call you and it feels like you're safe, then that's fine, but you just be really careful.
It was still daylight when this happened. So
Okay.
literally, right now it's 11:17 at night, and it's just getting dark.
Yeah.
It's just got dark. So
Okay, the stuff is off, you guys. I got it off. It wasn't hard.
thank you.
Thank
A
you.
little blast here and there. You're good.
But the coin,
I just
took
care of the inside of the vehicle.
Okay, thank you. But the coin, it was matted down into the ground. Like it was, like all of a sudden I walked over this log, and I've been over that log many a time. We have walked that trail. We walked that trail last week looking for the quarter. There was nothing there. And it was like it had been stepped on and pushed into the ground.
They wanted you to see it.
Well, we saw it.
I just said, I all of a sudden, I'm just like 45 feet away from Tim, and he's just sitting in his chair, and all of a sudden, he hears me go, "You gotta be kidding me!" and he's like, "What?" And he quickly jumped up with the camera, and he got up to the log where there's this fallen tree that's got a piece cut out of it, and he looks down on the ground, and he's like, "No way." And
This is fantastic.
Yeah.
so we took the marbles were still there. We took the loony. Okay, we have the loony, but we did talk to them or put it out there that we were moving we left the marbles where they were, but we moved the gifting site about another 30 feet into the trees, so that way there's less opportunity of human contamination. And
Did you put the loony there?
no.
Because that one wants the loony. He's already got the other 3 coins.
No, that the loony was one of the 3.
Okay, so that's where it came from. But he wants it. Whatever it is, that loony he wants. 'Cause he
You-
just said he wants it.
and you know what? I felt like we should have put it there,
Okay.
and I didn't say anything. We'll put it there. We're going to be back there in
All
2
we know
weeks.
is it's the same Sasquatch that had the 3 coins.
Okay.
Did
So
he?
if the loony was one of those 3, he just wants it back.
Oh, we'll bring it back to him. But did he drop it, or did he place it there?
No, he put it there for you. He said, I wanted you to see
Oh, shoot.
that I did have it.
Okay.
He said, but you weren't supposed to take it.
Well, tell him I apologize, and tell him that there is new toys. There's a whistle, and a piece of jade, and a piece of quartz that I've left for him.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. And I did this recently, and they absolutely loved it. This is just an FYI. When we were kids, we had what they call whistle tops. Remember those suckers that you could
Yeah.
suck on them and you could do a whistle?
Yeah.
Amazon sells them. I bought some, and I put it out for the Sasquatch. It took them all of 2 seconds to figure out how to make those suckers whistle.
Mm-hmm.
I have now gone through 2 30-count boxes of them. They love them.
Wow.
And you can hear them whistling all around the woods.
No way.
Well, we've got the whistle out. We've got the whistle with a piece of jade and a piece of quartz. The marbles are still in the original spot. And if you could just let him know that in 2 weeks when we are back, we will put the loony with the whistle.
He can hear you. He said thank you.
Oh, good.
He said, I left it for you as a gift because you gave it to me, but I didn't want you to keep it.
Well, as long
He
as you...
wanted you to know that he had it.
Yeah, we weren't
And that
sure.
He was there. He was out there tonight.
Not surprising.
Yeah.
He was out there tonight.
Oh.
You guys had good interaction tonight because none of them are pissy.
Oh,
about
good.
any of it.
Good. Good. Robin, thank you very much Thank you for
My pleasure. Anytime, you guys.
Thanks,
thank
Robin.
you for cleansing us too.
Oh, no problem. You're all good. It's off, you guys. Blasted. I rebubbled you guys and pushed energy through the vehicle, so you're all good.
Thank you.
Nobody's going to track you. Anybody that would track you at this point would be good, because anything that would track you that would bad it.
Oh.
Basically, if you were wet
Yeah.
and you grabbed a hot wire fence, that's what it would do.
One question for you before we go. Was there any alien activity out there today?
Just the one that I saw earlier, he was still out there.
Yeah. Tim,
But he didn't seem to be a problem, but he was walking around looking at things.
yeah, I think Tim saw
He
him.
got kind of close to you guys.
There you go.
Yeah, Tim saw him then.
Yeah, no, he was out there. There was only the one, because when I remote viewed it, I picked up his energy. I remote viewed it to see if there's any more, and there wasn't. The ship was quite a ways away from there.
Yeah, I
So
didn't see
he
it.
was the only one. He just wandered over there, but he wasn't bad because the Sasquatch were tolerating him.
Yeah. How tall
They
was?
weren't, like, hanging out, and having a bonfire, but, they were tolerating him there.
How tall was he?
I want to say 4 to 5 feet.
That's what you saw.
That's what I saw.
Yeah, Tim saw him.
Yeah.
All right, my dear. Thank you.
Thank you, Robin.
Anytime, Tim. You guys take care, both of you. I
Love-
love you guys.
Love
Live
you.
it.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well,
Give me this for a second. Mr. Alien Guy, what did you see?
I guess I saw our alien friend up there.
What do you look like?
All I saw was black. Looked like black because he was in the forest. But out like this, kind of, and then disappeared when I saw him. And then I thought I saw him a second time. He popped back out.
Was that your ghost? I thought you saw him prior to that. When we were like on this right side of the Jeep into the trees.
Oh, over on that side. Yeah, I didn't get a very good look, so to speak. So yeah, I just saw something, and yeah,
You saw something move.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
100%
But the shadows at the tree, which was about 10 feet away,
was the Sasquatch.
that was the Sasquatch.
Oh my goodness! And here we are again.
Well, my friend,
If we can, there we go.
that's night number 3. We are going to be taking a week off because we have some stuff to do at the museum next Saturday. But the weekend after that, we will be back out at Flight 21 and hopefully
Doing this all over again with some more fun.
hopefully it's not as scary.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for watching, and thank you for being a part of this adventure. Once again, if you're new here, please hit subscribe, ring your bell, so that way you know when the videos pop up, including Spaced Out Radio, After Hours, Element 115, Dirty Filth, and UFO Max. We got a lot of content on our channel right now. And of course, leave us a comment if you see something on video, or if you hear something, because we've had that happen.
Yep.
Let us know. Put it in the comments below. And thank you for another great night in the wilderness of the Caribou region of British Columbia as we try and figure out what the hell is going on at Flight 21.
Have a good night, everybody. And see you next time.
See you soon.